You wake up already tired, not sleepy, not lazy, not unmotivated, just deeply, quietly exhausted before the day has even begun. And the strange part is, even when nothing terrible is happening in that exact moment, your body still feels on alert. You love the people you care for. That is not the question. The question is how long one person can keep carrying everything. This is where regular stress ends, and caregiver burnout begins. This video explains why caregiver burnout feels different, why rest alone often does not fix it, and why you are not weak. You are overloaded. And there is a very important difference. Most people understand stress as something temporary, a hard week, a deadline, a bill, a difficult conversation. Regular stress rises, peaks, and then eventually comes down when the stressful situation ends. Your nervous system was built for that kind of stress. It can activate, respond, recover, and return to balance. But caregiver burnout is different, because the stressor does not fully end. The parent keeps aging. The child keeps needing. The appointments continue. The bills keep arriving. And your mind begins to understand something painful. There may not be a clear finish line. That is why caregiver burnout does not feel like pressure. It feels like being trapped inside responsibility. And when responsibility has no pause button, your body starts paying the price. Caregiver burnout is physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion caused by caring for others without enough recovery. It is not one bad day. It is the slow draining of your inner resources over time. Eventually, you are not choosing between full and empty. You are trying to function while already empty. This is why advice like, just take a break, doesn't always help. A break helps regular stress. But burnout also needs support, boundaries, recovery, and a change in the load. To understand why, we need to look at the nervous system. Inside your brain is a threat detector called the amygdala. When danger appears, the amygdala sends an alarm. Your body prepares to protect you. In normal stress, the alarm turns down after the danger passes. But in caregiver burnout, the alarm stays on for days, months, or even years. That is why tiny things can suddenly feel enormous. A ringing phone. A child asking one more question. A parent needing one more favor. You are not overreacting. Your alarm system has been ringing too long. This is why caregiver burnout often comes with sleep problems, headaches, stomach issues, and constant tension. Your body is not betraying you. Your body is communicating. It is saying, I cannot keep operating at this level without care. There are also emotional signs, and these are often the hardest to admit. You may feel resentment toward people you deeply love. You may feel numb, like your emotions have gone quiet to protect you. You may feel guilty no matter what you choose. Help your parent, and you feel guilty about your child. Help your child, and you feel guilty about your parent. Take 5 minutes for yourself, and the guilt can become louder than the silence. These feelings do not make you cruel. They make you human. Caregiver burnout often develops in stages. In the first stage, you believe love will give you enough energy to handle everything. In the second stage, the cracks begin to show. You say yes to appointments, calls, errands, paperwork, emotional support, and every small crisis. You become irritable, withdrawn, forgetful, and ashamed that you cannot feel like your old self. In the third stage, depletion arrives. This is when rest no longer feels restful, sleep no longer restores you, and joy becomes harder to reach. If you are in this place, the answer is not shame. The answer is recognition. You name what is happening. I am experiencing caregiver burnout. This is real. Naming it matters, because burnout survives in silence. The next step is asking a different question. Not, how do I do more? But, what needs to be shared, reduced, postponed, or supported? Support is not a luxury. For caregivers, support is basic maintenance. You would not expect a lamp to shine forever without electricity. And you cannot expect yourself to care forever without being cared for. This may mean one honest conversation with a sibling, partner, friend, doctor, therapist, or community member. It may mean admitting, out loud, I cannot keep doing this alone. That sentence can feel frightening. But it can also be the beginning of repair. You did not burn out because you failed. You burned out because the load became too heavy for one person. The people who depend on you do not need a martyr. They need you present, protected, and still here. Before we continue, if you have ever felt this exhaustion, do something for me. Tap the like button to remind yourself you are not alone. And in the comments below, just type the word, I am not. If this helped you feel less alone, subscribe to The Invisible Middle. Here, we explain the psychology of being the person everyone depends on. Before you go, remember this: you have spent so long being the strong, reliable one, holding everything together. Subscribe to The Invisible Middle. Take care of yourself today.